Hello there and welcome to the Super Simple Paintjob show. In today's episode I have the Bretonnian Lord on foot for you. This interesting miniature was released with the first wave of Old World miniatures back in January 2024, but was designed almost 16 years earlier. This miniature was originally designed in 2008 and shown at the Games Day at the same year. It was supposed to be the Games Day exclusive for 2009, but was ultimately replaced by the Exalted Hero of Chaos. I started with a layer of Steel Legion Drab on the base for the Lord's Companion and then switched to the Lord, which I will call Duke Flatface from now on. For the sword, I followed Juan Hidalgo's tutorial on power swords. I will put a link to his video in the description. I decided to go with Royal Purple from Vallejo model color as the main color for the cloak on both models. I could have gone with Bone White and Red instead, but since I want to use these colors on the shield, I decided against it. Dark sand is used as a base color for everything that will be gold or beige. I started with the Companion and then moved on to Duke Flatface. Helm crest, belt, buckle and other details are painted in silver from Vallejo model color. As is tradition, everything that is chainmail is painted in chainmail. Gory Red from Vallejo game color is the second heraldry color. I started with the Companion again and then moved to Duke Flatface. I wanted to paint stripes on the lower part of the cloak, but I failed horribly and repainted that area later. It is kind of hilarious that I can paint checkers but completely fail when it comes to stripes. elf skin from Vallejo game color is used for the faces and hands. The gloves were painted in leather brown. I used gold from Vallejo model color for the crest on the helm, and a few details on Duke Flatface like the keys and the edges of the tunic as well as the edges of the shield. Next I added a layer of bone white to the parts of the tunic and cape that are still in dark sand. It is time for Steel Legion Drab again, but this time on the base of Duke Flatface. Afterwards I painted the edges. I don't know why I struggled so hard with these tiny shields on the cloak, but I painted them in Gory Red. Belt and sword handle are painted black. I did some touch-ups around the model and started to apply the washes. First, Reikland Fleshshade to the skin, Seraphim Sepia to all parts that are painted in bone white, Druchii Violet on the cloak, Carroburg Crimson to all parts that are painted red, and finally Nuln Oil to all metallics. After letting the wash dry overnight, I repainted the flat surfaces with the base color again, removing unwanted stains. And here is the final result. It simply amazes me how fast I can paint these old metal miniatures. The recorded footage for both combined was just 2 hours and 90 minutes. In addition, I spent probably half an hour on touch-ups, which I did not record, and another couple of minutes to apply the static grass and repaint the base edges. So it took me around 3 hours and I am happy with the results. But what do you think of Duke Flatface and his companion? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.